Come here, Benny. Come up here. Come up here, buddy. Come on. Oh, come on, buddy. Benny. Oh, nice. Come on, bud. Come on. Oh, there we go. Good morning. Oh, how are you too? Oh, come on, bud. Oh, you little soft ball. Oh, you little cute thing. Ooh, ow. Definitely feeling my quads are smashed. Definitely. Abs too. Vinny! Over here. Doing our basic stretches here on myofascial release, so you know the deal. We got to use this bad boy right here. So remember how I explained to you guys we're doing the low dose Metaform. We were doing 1.5 mil per side delt. You can see there I've got the already needle and application done. I already did this delt. Now we're going to get ready to disinfect. Being this is an upper back day, so I can do it on my chest and shoulder day, upper back and trap day, because there's also shoulder involvement there. What a beautiful, beautiful day, man. I got to take this car off for a wash. Whew. All right, so we're doing upper back today, guys. One of my favorite body parts. Actually, I think this could be named my favorite. We're starting out the conventional barbell row. I can do underhand grip for those of you guys that kind of question it because of the wrist injury that I have. Now, you did see me doing barbell curls the other day, but I really tightened up those wrists and I kind of regret it. But so we're going to start out with the barbell row and progress from there wherever I feel the pump is best. My back's still a little sore, especially from leg day yesterday, so I don't want too much bending. I may do support machines and mainly pull-ups, but we'll find out today, okay?
Alright guys, as posted in the workout, one of my favorite personal back exercises that I mention in every upper back video. I don't like deviating, so purposes of this trainer, we're performing a barbell row. I'm actively trying to get a good lat stretch here, engaging the core, making sure the elbows and shoulders stay tight, and bringing the bar directly to my abdomen. Not the lower abs, somewhere around the midsection is fine. After a first warm-up set of 15 repetitions with 135 pounds, increase the weight by 25% only. For me, this is 185, and perform another 15 repetitions that will be shown here. Once this set is complete, and ensure that you keep strict form while doing this, as these are warm-up sets and must be done as so, strip off the weight back to the original warm-up weight that we had at 135 pounds to complete our warm-up sets. One set of 15, another set of 15 with increased weight, drop set for another 15 reps, completing 45 repetitions total for our warm-up. Once this is complete, rest about 2 minutes before moving on to our next set, which will be our first working set. Now for 3 sets of 7, here I have 315 pounds on the bar. Perform for about 7 to close to 9, almost 10 repetitions. I did tend to lose grip and was unable to rack the bar, so I had to drop it on the floor, unrack it, and pick it back up for 3 sets. Once this was complete, I moved down to 275 pounds for another 7 to 9 repetitions. I did lose a little bit of strength and viscosity there, so pick a weight that you can evenly perform for good, strict reps, real strict form. If you need to perform rest pause like I'm doing, that's completely applicable as well. After 3 sets of this are complete, rest about 2 minutes and move on over to a Hammersmith row. This is also a high pulley row, similar to a lat pull down. Perform 10 repetitions to 12 with a given weight. Here I have 3 plates aside. We are resting 30 seconds in between sets, performing 3 sets of this. So we're performing around 90 repetitions with 7 times here. muscular sort of workout as well as a good pump. After I completed my sets there, I performed a unilateral rows. After these were complete, because I felt that I was reaching failure, and the only way for me to complete my set was to row one arm at a time. Here for this set, I'm using both arms, but in the continuing sets, we will use one. So perform about 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions with one arm, and 2 to 3 sets with both arms to reach failure. This also allows for a greater stretch and different positioning on the body, which allows for more core engagement. I stripped back down to 2 plates and performing my final drop set here. I performed about 20 to 25 repetitions, grabbing the actual machine itself. This widened my grip and allowed me to get a deeper stretch in the lats as well as the rear delts, as you can see here. Perform a tempo of about 1 second to exert and 1 second to contract, 1 second to pull the weight back. Moving on to our next exercise, this is a T-bar row machine. I favor this exercise versus a regular T-bar row position, which you do stand against a wall. This keeps my back aligned as well as my hips, and avoids any sort of injury that can foresee for that exercise. Perform 10 repetitions with 3 plates, perform a rest pause as shown, knock out another 5 to 6 reps, making this 15. I only managed to get 12, but we'll be decreasing the weight next load. So after that rest pause set is complete, rest for about another minute, perform another 10 repetitions. Now dip back down to 2 plates and I performed another 15 to 20 repetitions. The amount of rest that I took from removing the 3rd plate off was the amount of time it took me to wrap the weight onto the weight tree that is set aside this machine. Sip on your intro workout. Here I have grape juice here outside that you can see, and move on to the next exercise, which is a inverted row, or I like to call it as a seal row. Perform 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps, not reaching failure. This exercise is then superset with a stiff arm pull down for another 10 to 15 repetitions. Here I'm using about half the stack, which is relatively really light, but the purposes of the supersets are just to get a stretch in the lats, not so much getting weight up, while keeping strict form and pushing as much blood as we can into the dorsai here. Moving on to our next exercise, this is a seated row, performing 3 sets of 10 repetitions, keeping form strict and firm. You can superset this exercise with a wider grip as well. If chosen, here I just did 10 straight reps, which are about 15, rested about 30 seconds, performed another 10 straight reps.
Is power cleans for the trap compound.
My grip strength started to go and I felt lats were done. We're now moving on to traps. I warmed up with an upright row cable for about 10 to 15 reps and moved on to a power clean done from the waist up versus from the ground up, being this is not a deadlift or power movement. We're just trying to engage the traps as well as the upper shoulders only. Perform 3 sets of 10. Move on to a cabled upright row, perform another 3 sets of 10, as well as a drop set. So what we will do here is a set of 10 repetitions with a heavy weight, reduce the weight by 25%, perform another 10 reps, and reduce the weight by 50%, perform another 10 reps. Perform this for 3 sets, making this 9 sets total. Rest about 30 seconds in between each set and in between each drop set. So no drop sets are supposed to be done. in a superset kind of fast fashion. I prefer doing them with a little bit of rest in between, allowing me to get the most out of each rep and the most power.
Rotated onto the machine shrugs. Now we're gonna finish and taper off on the dumbbell power cleans. So we're gonna go relatively light on these.
Now moving on to the cardio as well as finishing trap portion. This is a power dumbbell snatch or dumbbell power clean. As you can see, the dumbbell is not touching the floor. What I'm really doing is picking it up and bringing it to the middle of my legs and shooting it back up, or snatching it back up per se. I'm using only a 65-pound dumbbell, nothing really too heavy, enough where I can get 10 to 12 good repetitions in. Ensure that you try warm up shoulders and your girdle properly before performing this exercise. Next, we move on to a burpee superset with a dumbbell snatch, as you can see here. Basically, you want to snatch the dumbbell, perform a burpee while gripping the dumbbell that's dropped on the floor, perform another snatch. Do this for about 4 rounds. Moving on to the icing on the cake, we're hitting obliques today. So here I'm performing a side twist or cable extension, as well as pressing the cable out in front of me, as this allows for more core engagement, similar to holding a weight past the center of gravity. Due to the resistance on the cable on one end of my body, it forces the other section of my abs to work a little bit harder for me to stabilize my body. Moving on to the final portion of the workout. I'm moving on the calves, making this quick in 3 sets of 30, being that we're training calves actively almost every single day. We need to allow proper rest and not cross over with any overtraining. Superset this exercise as shown with the seated calf raise for another 30 repetitions.
The workout is done, so I will log you guys on how it went, how I felt, exactly what was done, reps, and rest whenever I catch now my 4th day off the gear, just because of all the estrogen conversion that accumulated because of it. I'm not ready to cycle, so I'm going to take off a good 6 months and just run growth and insulin in cycles. Here, 20 IUs of Humalog and 1.5 IUs Humalog and 20 of 2 IUs of growth, not 20.
Personally, one of my favorite meals. This is a Japanese yam mixed with a another type of a yam. I don't know what this is exactly, but it's different from sweet potatoes with chicken and spinach. So these are slow digesting carbs, and I know that I've been talking to you guys that I've been dosing Humalog. So what I do is I have a blend of a fast digesting and a slow digesting carb in between, as well as a moderate protein source. So we are going now to do a little bit of grocery shopping, then I got some errands to run and then an appointment. I got the rest of the day off. So
What you doing, Vinny? What you doing? Trying to find a good healthy treat?
fitness assessment guy that I had earlier that I mentioned had canceled on me due to the fact that he forgot he had a business conference. So I will be heading home now, even though I drove up here for nothing, and going back to sleep.